Hi everyone, this is a quick explainer video just explaining how we do the question where we're asked to write the notes of a bass line when we're given the chords and the inversions. So an example of it might be this one here. You can see we've got our kind of a treble clef and a bass clef here, and we've been given down here the chords to do. So we've got an E minor, we've got a D7 in first inversion, and we've got a G. And we've also been given the rhythms for our bass line here as well, and we need to write in the bass line according to these chords. So let's just go over how we do this. You can see here we're given the key, it's in G major. We can also tell that from the key signature. So the first thing we're going to do here is work out the major scale. So remember to do that, it's in G major, so we just write from G to G, and then we add any sharps or flats that are in the key signature. So let's do that just now. So G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and of course, as we can see here, we've got an F sharp. So we add that in there, and that's our G major scale. Going from down here, let's work out the triad of the chords we were asked for. Now, we're actually only going to do that if it's not in root position, because if it's not in root position, that's when we need to worry about what our bass note's going to be. But in root position, we know that it's just going to be the kind of name of the chord. So not in root position. All right, we're only going to do it for the inversions. So we do that, and then we work out the bass note. So let's do that just now. So we're going to start off with the E minor, so this first one here. So E minor is just in root position because it's not a first inversion, it's not a second inversion. So when it's root position, we know that we just need to use the E as the bass note. So we're going to find an E in the bass clef, and we're going to do it with this rhythm here. It's a dotted minimum. So let's find an E. Let's do this one. There we go. Okay. Next, we've got a D7 first inversion, and because this is an inversion, we're going to work out the triad. Now, something that you've noticed in this that you might not see before is this is a 7. When you're doing these questions, just ignore the fact it's a 7. It's not going to affect your answer at all. Okay, so don't get put off or confused by that. Just pretend the 7's not there. Okay, so we're just going to work out a normal D triad, right? Because it's a D triad we're after. So let's go to our scale, and we're going to work out the notes for triad. We've got D, jump over 1, F sharp, and if we were to jump over 1 there, it would be A. So we've got D, F sharp, A. So D, F sharp, A. Now remember, if it's a root note, the bass note would be the D. If it's the first inversion, it would be the F sharp would be our bass note, and if it's our second inversion, the A would be our bass note. And we're a first inversion, so it's going to be the F sharp. And we've got a crotchet here, so we're going to do an F sharp crotchet. There we go. And lastly, we've got G, and that's just in root position, so I know that the bass note's just going to be a G. And let's do this one, and that's going to be, oh sorry, that should be a semi-brief. So we'll put that there. Okay, so that's our answer for that one. Let's move on to question 2. I'm just going to make it a bit more interesting by adding a 7 chord. We'll put an A there, whatever. Okay, right, so yeah, same again. So we're being told the key is in F major. So to start off, let's work out our F major scale. So we go F to F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, and then add our accidentals. So we've got B flat in the key signature. So there we go. Now, let's start doing our bass pattern. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this one, and it's an F, it's in root position, so we're just going to take our minim here, and we're going to pop it on an F. There we go. Now here we have G minor first inversion. So because it's a first inversion, we're going to have to work out our chord and then work out the bass note, okay? So let's go up to our scale and work it out. We've got G minor, so it's going to be starting G, jump over 1, B flat, jump over 1, D. So we've got G, B flat, and D. So it's a first inversion. Remember, it goes root, first inversion, second. It's going to be our B flat. So I'm going to get that on the B flat. And remember, you don't need to have any accidentals here because it's taken care of by the key signature. All right. On to the next one. Let's get rid of this. We have a B flat 7 second inversion. Now that's a second inversion, so we're going to have to work out our chord. And remember, if it's a 7, we just ignore the 7. We're just going to work on it being a B flat, okay? Because that's not going to affect our answer. So let's start on B flat. We're going to B flat, jump over to D, and jump over to F. So we've got B flat, D, F. That would be our root, that would be our first, that would be our second inversion. So second inversion, so our bass note is going to be F. So I think I'll just put it here, and it's going to be a dotted minim. Make sure we get the rhythms right. C is just a C in root position, so we know it's just going to be a C in the bass. So we don't need to work out the chord for that. So crotchet. And then finally we've got F. And again, it's root position, so we know it's just going to be an F in the bass. And we'll do semi-breathe there. Okay? So hopefully that reminds you how to do these types of questions, and you can use this video to help yourself revise and help you complete these questions when you do them yourselves. Okay? Bye-bye.